Hey guys, it's Lainey, and today I'm doing a tag video. This tag is the Bookish Academy Awards tag, which was created by Kayla from Bookadoodles. She's so incredible and awesome. So she tagged me to do her new original tag, because she has awesome tags, by the way, so you should also check that out. Since it is award season, she has created her the Bookish Academy Awards tag, where you kind of give awards to books that you've read over the past year. I guess I should mention that I do have some of the same books or different characters from the same books that are used more than once in the categories. I thought it would be more cool if I just did it instant to my head, which ones I thought, and then kind of like how Hollywood does it, where it's like, ooh, American Hustle won all these awards tonight. I could do the same thing at the end of my video. Let's get started. The first one is Best Actor, which translates to Best Male Protagonist. The Bookish Academy Award goes to Perry from Through the Evernight. Specifically this book because his character develops so much in this book that I really enjoyed going through his struggles and his leadership role that he's thrust into from the events that happened at the end of Under the Never Sky. So Perry has won the Male Protagonist Award. The next category is Best Actress, which translates to Best Female Protagonist, and the Bookish Academy Award goes to Penryn from World After by Susan E. Penryn has become my favorite heroine of all time. This girl, she can never catch a break, and she just takes everything with stride. She's like, okay, now I gotta do this and do this for my sister and my mother and for Rafi and for humans and for everything. I love Penryn. She's a great heroine, female protagonist. The next category is Best Cinematography, which translates to Best Plot Twist. And for me, the Bookish Academy Award for Best Cinematography goes to Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. I said this so many other times. Fight Club has the mother of all plot twists, and since this was the first time I read it at the end of last year, this one easily gets the award for the best plot twist. The next award is Best Costume Design, which translates to Best Book Cover, and my Bookish Academy Award goes to Prodigy by Marie Lu. I'm a dystopian survival girl all the way, so the graffiti style cover with the light blue and the dark heather gray, it just spoke to me. It spoke to me, and these two books were already out when I started reading Legend over the summer, and when I saw this one, I just leapt over to Legend and read that. So then here I am with Prodigy. It's just so beautiful. Next category is Best Supporting Actor, which is our best male sidekick, and this should be no surprise, and it is Roar from Through the Evernight. Just like Perry, Roar is developed so much in Through the Evernight, which is the book I'm giving him the award for. He goes through so much emotion and so much range, and I love his relationship with Arya, which proves that boys and girls can be friends, and they don't have to have any romantic connection at all. For Best Supporting Actress, which is Best Female Sidekick, my Bookish Academy Award goes to Vida, or Vita. Anybody know how to pronounce it? Please tell me in the comments below. For Never Fade. I've said this in my Never Fade review that Vida and me are the same person. If anybody asks me who my literary equivalent is, it is Vida from Never Fade. I might not be a fighter, but we speak the same way, cuss words included. Next one is Best Original Screenplay, which translates into Most Unique Plot/World, and my Bookish Academy Award goes to Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. Yes, the world is a little confusing at first to get into, but after you get past like the first 80 pages, it just is like clarity, and you know what you're getting into, and you know what's at stake, and the world, you know what the world is. By the end of the book, you're like, oh yeah, Under the Never Sky, I know that world. And I think it's just an incredible plot, and I love the enhanced senses that some humans get but others don't, and the two completely different worlds of the dwellers and the savages. So no surprise I gave Best Plot/World to Crack Cocaine. And the next one is Best Adapted Screenplay, which translates to Best Book to Movie Adaptation of the Year. This shouldn't be a surprise because I feel like everybody's going to have this one, but my Bookish Academy Award goes to Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins, but directed by, is it somewhat Mr. Lawrence? I'm going to call him Mr. Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence directed it. Yeah, incredible. The next Bookish Academy Award category is Best Animated Feature, which translates to a book you have read that you would like to see be turned into an animated feature. And mine goes to Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. This book deals a lot with fantasy, and I would really like to see how some of the characters, especially like Brimstone and Thiago and all of those characters, if you're not familiar with the book, then you don't know what I'm talking about, but those who have know what I'm talking about. I would really like to see like Disney or Pixar animation for those, because I feel like I don't want the cartoon animation, I want like the 3D looking animation for this book. And the next category is Best Director, which translates to Best Author You Have Discovered in the Last Year. And mine goes to Alexandra Bracken for The Darkest Minds. After I read this book, I absolutely adored her writing, and she's young and she's fresh, and I really like her writing style. Actually, the way she portrays Ruby is really, really great. Best Visual Effects, which translates to Best Action in a Book, goes to Champion by Marie Lu. As everybody says, this woman's writing for action is incredible. This book is so visual, especially Champion, but really I could say all three of the books were incredibly equally as visually effecty, so this one gets that. The next one is Best Musical Score, which is a soundtrack from a book to movie adapt that you really like, and I haven't read the book, but after I saw the movie I really liked the soundtrack to it, and that's the soundtrack to Beautiful Creatures. Yeah, I really liked the original score to this movie. It's usually like not a soundtrack that I really like, particularly I like the dark epic music, but this one really, like, you know it's a good soundtrack when you're watching the movie and you're thinking, I really like the soundtrack, I think I want to get it. The next category is Best Short Film, which is translated into Best Novella or Short Novel. Mine is on my Kindle, and this was really hard because it came down to two, because I read two incredible novels, especially at the year end. You could probably guess what they are because I've only raved about them. Ended up going down, and it is the Brook, The End of the Never Sky novella by Veronica Rossi. This one, it just proves that she could continue this series in another point of view. I would read a series about Brooke. I would, even though I didn't like her in the beginning. I loved her after this novella. The next category is Best Picture, which Kayla translated into Best Standalone. I don't read a lot of standalones, so this was kind of difficult for me, so I am reusing a book, and that is Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk again. No words to describe how great this book is. And the last category is Best Documentary, and that translates to Best Historical Fiction or Non-Fiction Book. Mine is not exactly a book, but as you know, my heart is very tender for crime and organized crime and gangsters. So I have Life's Mobsters and Gangsters, an updated edition of Life's classic book. It has a ton of different mobsters and gangsters, like Lucky Luciano. We got women in the mob that were incredible. Al Capone, of course. Mickey Cohen, of course. Bonnie and Clyde. I really love old-time mobsters and gangs, and the black and white pictures are really incredible, and we got the Gaudis in here as well. So this, of course, my favorite. So then if I added all of them together, we have a clear standout that I'm sure you guys can guess, but the Under the Never Sky series / books, the first two at least, they walked away with 3 awards. Fight Club walked away with 2. The Darkest Minds walked away with 2 awards. And the Legend series walked away with 2 awards as well. That's it for me for my Bookish Academy Awards. Thank you, Kayla, for creating this epic tag. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!